What's up, guys? Zero here, and welcome back to DDLC Coldest Summer. So, in the last episode, we basically we skipped school with Sayori, and we skipped class with Sayori, and now we are here we went to the cafe, and now we're at the cafe, and we're discussing some issues, some things with her. So yeah, I guess that's it. I think this mod's almost over, actually. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm sorry, but at Post Masquerade, but so yeah, I think this demo's actually almost over, and yeah. So let's see what else is there to see. Let's go. So let's ask. You're not a burden. I know you think you're just a burden on others, but you're really not. I love you. I always have. You're a super important part of my life. You have to believe that. Yeah. The same is true for Mom and Dad. You said it yourself. They're not just my parents anymore. They're your parents too. I know you miss your own parents, but can you let ours fill that void? Oh! Hey! Oh! Sayori, stop that! I quickly grabbed Sayori's arm, gently but firmly. Before I could react to her, she gave her injured arm 2 heavy smacks. She's sobbing quietly now. I take a quick look around to see if she attracted any attention, but no one seems to have noticed. I roll back her sleeve to make sure she's okay. Her bandages are turning red with new blood. I try pressing down where I remember seeing the cuts, trying to put on pressure and stop the bleeding. Sayori winces as I do. You're trying too hard to be nice to me. And they're too nice to me. They're not my parents, no matter how hard they try to be. They're wonderful people, and they don't deserve to have me dragging them down like this. Sayori. I put both of my arms around Sayori and hold her close. Part of me wants to yell at her, but tell her she's the only one who sees it that way. I'm sure that would just make it worse. Instead, I just hold her quietly and give her a chance to cry. A minute passes. She leans her head on me as she lets her tears go. Another minute passes. Maybe 2, maybe 5. I'm not counting. Finally, Sayori gently pushes against me, and I loosen my grip to let her go. Sorry, Zero. I don't know. I don't know. Using only her right arm, Sayori picks up her bowl and slurps some of the broth from it. Sets the bowl down and leans on the table. I quickly lean to look and make sure she's putting her weight on her right arm, and it looks like she is. Are you okay? No. But I will be. I place one hand on Sayori's shoulder, massaging her gently, hoping it'll keep her calm. I don't know exactly which thing I said that set her off, but I'm really on edge now. I feel like I have to be careful not to let it show. She might start to feel scared. Or to just come up with something else to say. I need to play it carefully. So I'm going to ask if she's suicidal. I think that's like the worst thing for me to do. I don't think I should say it. I'm gonna save. Because I don't think I should say it. Because like, we're saying I think I should be calm. So I don't think I should ask her that. Yeah. What pain is and what isn't pain, Zero? Everything is pain for me. Sometimes I just want to die to make the pain stop. Or, well, I guess it's not right to say I want to die. I just want to be dead. See, if I'm dead, then the pain can't go with me. And even if I don't think so, God thinks I'm worth it, so I get to wake up in heaven to be with my family. But if I'm gone, you'll be heartbroken. Especially if it's like my dream and you're the first one to find me. Monika will be hurt too, and Yuri, and Natsuki. Mom and Dad too. You really think so? Of course, they love you too. Don't take this the wrong way, but it's kind of hard for me to tell sometimes. Like, I know they pity me and they want me to be okay, but is that really love? It is, Sayori. Trust me. They want you to be happy because you're their girl now. I'll try not to take your word for it, Zero. So then, tell me about your dream. Yeah. This dream of yours, where you choked to death. Can you tell me about it? Are you sure, Zero? I don't want to be graphic when I wrote it down. Well, give me the soft version or I can handle it. You know what? We're men. I can handle it. I think it'll help if I know about it, especially if it bothers you. Okay. Sayori looks around at the other customers and the worker, probably to make sure no one is listening in. She speaks to me in a quiet voice. In my dream, I commit suicide. I tie a noose, even though I'm not sure how I know how to, and I hang it from something in my bedroom. I feel like I'm not in my own body, like I'm just watching a movie of myself stepping up on a chair with the noose. Somehow I'm thinking that this will make things better for everyone. I'm wrong, of course, but the rain clouds are at their worst during the dream, so I'm convinced. Anyway, I don't really do it consciously, but somehow I kick the chair out from under me. Suddenly my mind snaps back to reality. I feel the rope choking me and everything feels real. I try to free myself, but it's kinda too late. I don't die right away, which means I have time to reflect on how much I don't want this. And also on how it's the most pain I've ever felt, like my body's on fire. Sayori takes a moment to compose herself. I'm sorry, Sayori. I shouldn't be making you talk about this. I can tell this dream is very real for you. Like, you can feel it while it's happening, can't you? Sayori takes a deep breath and wipes her eyes. There's a little more. Like, you think it ends when I die, but that's almost more the start. Once I die, I can feel my spirit leave my body, but I can't leave the room. Sure, the rain clouds vanish, but I still feel pretty awful about what just happened. You come into the room shortly after, and of course, you're horrified. You blame yourself, I blame myself, and then we go to hell. Like, not just me, but you and the club members, all of us. After we all spend some time suffering, I come back to life at the end. And then I get punished for all the bad things I did anyway. Then I wake up, and I'm back to my life here. Wow, that's a really vivid dream. What the fuck? Why do we all go to hell? What did I do? What did Yuri do? What did Natsuki do? Natsuki's a victim. You probably think I'm silly for saying this, but I think it's more than just a dream. I thought that, having experienced these feelings in a dream, it would make me try harder to prevent it. But it doesn't help. I still want to die sometimes. That's why I had to reach out to you. I can't do this by myself. Sayori, I'm not going to let you kill yourself. You're way too important to me to let that happen. I'm going to help you. I need something from you. I need you to promise me that if you catch yourself thinking about this stuff, you'll come talk to me before you do anything. I promise, Zero. Cross my heart and hope to... better make that just cross my heart. Just gotta say cross my heart and hope to die. Good enough. Actually, while we're talking about this... Sayori puts one hand on mine and scoots a little closer. I guess I'd ask you to promise me the same thing, huh? Well, Sayori leans in and hugs me. I wasn't even thinking about this when I asked her to make that promise. But she's right in every way. It's a good idea. I promise. Oh, what? What the fuck to say? No! I promise. Cross my heart. Thank you. Now that that's done, it's getting late. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go home, Zero. This was a good talk. But I'm ready to just flop in my bed and sleep the night away. I guess I'm ready if you are. One thing I should say, even though I understand a little better now, I'm not sure how much help I can be. I'm scared, Sayori. Well, I mean, I feel pretty not bad right now. You're doing something right, even if you don't know what it is. Just keep being my big sweetheart brother, and I'm sure everything will work out. I'll give it my best. So then, shall we be off? Sayori made it through the night. What? And lived to see the next day. Wait, why are you saying this? Does this mean in the game she could die? Oh my god, is that... Ah! Oh. That scared the shit out of me. Oh. Jesus Christ, Monika. Oh god. Why did that scare me? I was not expecting someone to come out from the void. Oh, she's talking to me. Hi, Afro. How sweet. You're dreaming about me. I'm just kidding. I'm the one who figured out how to add dreams between days.
It's a good way for me to talk to you without disturbing things, don't you think? I'll figure out how to get my Just Monika room and desk in here later. She doesn't know how to get her desk in here. This is just the demo after all. Speaking of which, you're at the end of the first day, which is where this demo ends.
Oh.
I sorta wish we could have gone a little farther. On day 2, you'll get to choose me, your Natsuki as your girlfriend, and we'll start helping out.
Oh, that's how it works. Alright, I'll choose Natsuki.
Don't worry, I won't do anything bad this time if you don't choose me.
Ah, okay. I was just making sure. I was like, yeah? I was anticipating a jump scare. I was like, ah!
You believe me, right? Anyway, what do you think so far?
Oh, it's not the best. I'm not crying! It's not the best. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, Monika.
That's great, Afro. You're going to have so much fun when it's finished. But there's some stuff we need to talk about first. So get comfortable.
What's happening? I thought it was the end of the demo. Okay, we're talking about stuff. Let's go, Monika. What are we talking about?
A lot of stuff isn't final, and some parts are very likely to change. I was hoping you could help make sure those changes are for the best. I have some specific questions written down in the mod author wanted me to ask.
Are we taking a survey? I'm glad because I've only recorded for 11 minutes so far. So you know what? We need some time to pan out. Let's go. Sure, I can help out.
Fantastic. I seriously appreciate this. His name is Gold, in case it matters. He's shy but very sweet.
I know Gold. He commented in the first video. Good guy. He seemed nice.
Be polite to him, okay? I know he'll do the same for you.
He was very nice, like I said before.
I won't have you answer me directly because I don't have any way to forward the answers to Gold. My phone's reception's pretty bad in this void. Go ahead and write your answers down so you can share them later. Actually, you're at your computer right now. Open up a text file and type them. Anyway, first question.
I'll just say them. I'm not gonna type them. I'll just say them.
In that last scene with Sayori, you need to ask her 3 questions before you can proceed. But nothing was stopping you from asking all of them. Gold has a few things in mind he could do with that part. He could leave it like it is now, when you're allowed to choose as many as you like. The thing is, all of them have good info that could be referenced later. But if you're getting the choice of which conversation to see, he doesn't want to force you to see them all right then and there. One thing he could do is spread them out in later chapters of the mod. Or make the second wave questions stop the conversation, so you only choose one of them, and the others come back as options later. I guess the question is, would you rather be stuck choosing all these topics, or just choosing one and sticking with it until later?
That's a good question.
Would you rather be stuck choosing all these topics, or just choosing one and sticking with it later?
I guess choosing one and sticking with it until later is kind of good. Because, you know, because it'll stretch out, you know? Because I feel like we can just choose all of them. It's like we're just kind of sitting there talking to Sayori forever. Well, I feel like choosing one and then talking about the rest later feels a little bit more realistic. So I kind of like the second option.
Maybe just talking about it gave you a better idea. Feel free to make suggestions. Let's see now. Next question. Do you know or care much about copyright stuff, Afro?
Well, considering that I record this stuff for YouTube, I kind of do. Oh. Yes, let's talk about it.
Sure thing. In this demo, there's some tracks which are copyrighted by big companies.
Yeah, I can figure. You used the Persona soundtrack.
They're kind of companies who are successful and earn a lot of money, and that's great that they do. But that's no excuse to just use their stuff without permission, right? Some of the companies are actually cool with it, but players who post videos on the mod online can get in trouble, right?
Yeah, like me! Exactly what I was talking about.
It's not all bad. The lady who sang the cover of the title song is okay with people using it, but they'll get claims on videos.
Ah, yeah, someone linked me the actual song of that. Linked me the cover of the song in the original. Yeah, in the opening, this was Yu Yu Hakusho opening, when I said that in the first part, someone linked me the cover. Well, it was nice.
Not strikes, just claims. Still, it's not an issue to be taken lightly. Gold is willing to look for free-to-use songs to replace some he can't get permission for, but he could use a hand finding similar songs, you know? The Melancholy song, after reading Sayori's letters, from an easygoing company and artist, but could possibly be replaced. And there's supposed to be some spooky song during the intro scene with metal guitars and stuff. Did I space out or something? I heard a sad piano, but I didn't hear metal guitars. You'd have to delete first run from your game directory to see the intro again. But that's where to look for it.
Yeah, I know what she's talking about. Yeah, the things from Earthbound? Someone said it was from Earthbound. And I don't know if it was from Earthbound. Maybe it was. I don't know.
I guess what Gold wants to hear is just how important this is for the project. No tolerance? Some tolerance? What do you think?
I would definitely think a copyright-free version would be nice. I mean, as of right now, I'm not making money off these videos, to be honest with you. But, so it's like, a claim, I think, is like, a claim is fine, because like, I'm not making money off these right now anyway. So it's like, but I do know some YouTubers who do make money off this, so I feel like having a copyright-free version would be very nice for them as well, because claims can still fuck them over. So it's like, I think having like a copyright-free version of the mod with like music that isn't copywritten could be nice, you know? Like maybe 2 versions, I don't know. So yeah, I think it's pretty important, I guess, for people who record it. But yeah, and then the people who don't record it, they can use just a regular version of the game with all the music and stuff, you know? That's like, I don't know. This is my opinion.
Fun is fun, but we have to learn to respect the rules and be fair to as many people as we can.
That is true, Monika. Spoken like a true class president. So I was talking about it. What about the voice clips? Oh, I like the voice clips.
In this demo, you just get a few cute little sounds for Sayori, but Gold wants to use a few for everyone, with full sentences.
What?
They just all happen to come from different sources right now. I think they do add a punch to certain lines, so they're probably not a bad idea. But if they're going to cause trouble or upset people, we should address that sooner instead of later. Even if we do keep the clip we're using now, the ones in the demo might get changed around. Anyway. Now there was one more question. Let me look at it. Oh, the cameo scene. That last scene with Sayori takes place in a location from another game.
Yeah, it does.
It's meant to be a fun reference for people who know that game too. Does that mean the boy who appeared really worked at that store in the game? I don't actually know myself.
He doesn't, actually. I don't remember Ryuji working there. I'm like 90% sure Ryuji does not work there at any point in the game.
I wonder how deep the reference really goes. Anyway, probably seemed at least a little out of place, but was it too distracting? There's also some more copyright concerns there. The songs that play are from the other game as part of a reference, after all. Scene can be changed, so it's not just a reference anymore, using different music and backgrounds. The boy's dialogue will be cut completely. No point having it if it's not that specific. If it's not that specific character, after all. But if it is harmless, it would be a lot of fun to just keep it like it is. Also, that would be the only time the boy himself appears. The location might come back later in the story, and the music with it, but that's about it. Let Gold know what you think, so you can make it as good as possible.
I like the reference. I like it. I like the Persona 5 reference. I think it's cool. Ryuji, he definitely looks strange, but for a cameo, I feel like it's fine. Like, as long as he's not a recurring character, as long as Ryuji isn't gonna show up again, and it's like, Ryuji's here to save Sayori, it's like, don't worry, Sayori, I'm here. Like, it's like, good thing that won't happen. As long as that doesn't happen, I'm fine with that. I think it's fine. The music, again, that's probably with the copyright issue, because I'm pretty sure beneath the mask, I think you might get copywritten. Speaking of which, I use that as my outro. If I were to ever start making videos, if I were to ever start trying to make money off these, I probably would have to change my outro song. But, yeah. I'm fine with it. I thought it was cool. Cafe LeBlanc, it was cool. I thought it was a cool reference. I feel like, and the thing is, it's like, the place itself, it just looks like a standard cafe. But yeah, Ryuji, I think he's fine. You know, he's fine. Also, this video is gonna be a pain in the ass to edit. I've had to stop recording so many times, but well, I won't talk about that right now. Let's just, yeah. Anyway, final thoughts on that. It was cool. The cafe, like I said, it's a pretty regular looking cafe. It's like you're not gonna really notice that much. It doesn't really break the story that much, at least for me, because I'm like, okay, it's Cafe LeBlanc, but at the end of the day, I just remember it's just a cafe. So yeah, I say it's fine. And that's it, really. Those are the big questions Gold had. Though, if you do leave feedback, can I ask one more question to consider? What's your favorite part about the mod so far? It could be anything. A moment in the story, a trick you didn't expect, a line, an expression. My favorite part. Oh, that's a good one. I kind of like the animations. I don't know. The writing's funny. I like the writing. I kind of like the little animation stuff, like where it's like, show me a smile, and then like the text goes away, and like Sayori like then shows a smile. Like, I like the little animations that the mod has. I think it's cool. I like that. It gives them more. It gives the characters more character. Like, I like when Yuri asked, like, I think you left something in the bathroom, and then you see Yuri move over, and you see Sayori pouting. Like, I like that. It was funny. Like, I like the little animations that the mod does. I think that's probably my favorite.
Mentioning something you liked will make your feedback feel more complete, and gives Gold an idea of what to include more of. Hope you look forward to the mod's full release, even if it will be for a while until then. I'll see you back here next time it's time for an update. Thanks for listening.
Well, bye, Monika. Into the void. And we're back on the title screen. Alright, well, that's Coldest Summer. I figured there was only be 3 parts. Good, now they're gonna make its own playlist. But, yeah, I guess I kind of gave all my feedback, right? I was gonna, because usually I give my feedback at the end of these mods, and it's like, I got a questionnaire! So I guess it's like, that was kind of it. This mod's cool. I like it. I would probably, if there's another update, I'll probably play that update when it happens, and when full release happens, I might even play that, most likely, because this mod's cool. So yeah, if you guys want to download and play yourself, links in the description, and yeah, I'm Zero. Peace.
I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade. Heart in both face and mind.